So out come the players, reeling from Saturday, criticism raining in from all sides. Have they picked themselves up and got themselves for Victor Gyökeres against his old club? And Declan Rice plays his 150th game for field starting players for Sporting Lisbon here in North London tonight.
Nervousness throughout the stadium, particularly during the league campaign with the fans. This is something different. I'll tell you something, Fletch. I think we'll know exactly where Arsenal are in the first 4 or 5 minutes.
So we're all set. Arsenal have the advantage to the late Kai Havertz. Copy there from Martin Zubimendi. And picked up here by Kotamo, but one back by Eza. Number 10 dispossessing number 10. Arsenal on the move. Gyökeres went to pass it. And that's cleared away.
Well, Kotamo getting caught. I don't think he had anywhere to go, Dan.
Over goes Hincapie, but not before he's found Martinelli, and he's looking to go the long way round. That's a good challenge, though, out there on that right-hand side by Quaresma.
Lovely first touch from Cap.
And Martinelli can cross it. Well, that's steered away by Gonçalves. Arsenal quickly win it back, though, through Eza. It's been a bright start by the home team, and then cool defending inside his own penalty area buyout. That's fantastic. Flick now to Madueke. Played back here towards Hincapie, and that's charged. That gives them, I think, a little bit more than they might expect to have. Gonçalves has managed to find a little bit of space in there, but William Saliba. Martin Zubimendi onto Declan Rice. Rice urged to... Intercepted by Hjulman. And there's plenty of green and white here. Trincao, one of them. Trincao moving in and shooting and couldn't get enough bend on it, but the pass by Saliba there created the Arsenal problem. Kotamo looking to breeze away here from Hincapie, and in the end he ran out of room.
He did well in Hincapie, because I tell you something, I just felt Kotamo should have, he had a half yard and could have put a cross in earlier.
Goes the Danish international Hjulman. That's a good ball into Suarez. The angle's against him, and Saliba's there as well, but the offside flag up as well against the Sporting Lisbon centre forward.
From Arsenal's point of view, of course.
Here's Araujo, dispossessed by Madueke. Now Gyökeres shooting and putting it over. You would expect the big fella though to take the shot from there.
100%. I'm just a little bit surprised he didn't make his mind up earlier when it comes to him.
It's a foul on Madueke by Pedro Gonçalves.
Anybody else? Tell you, anybody else have got a problem.
Yeah, they've got to keep an eye on that, though. They can't get caught in transition as easy as that, can they?
No, that's naive.
And captain on captain, given away to Araujo. Rice was just a little bit slow to get up. Gonçalves then challenged effectively by Zubimendi, and he was caught. Now, I think there's been a clash of shins in there. The ski on the right, Martinelli on the left. Jimenez and Truffert had good games against them on Saturday. Here is Madueke. Over he goes, and the referee's going to give the free kick. Morita was the... Taken by Madueke, and the goalkeeper catches it to Morita.
Didn't work that well down the right-hand side.
Trincao plays it back here to Araujo, and that's defended by Mosquera, but they'll get the corner, Sporting Lisbon. I must say, Ali, picking up on the point you made a few minutes ago, there's not a lot of space, but they found some there, and Gyökeres was trying to get in. That's great defending by Inacio.
Well, he's trying to flick it with outside his right foot, and I'll watch it again, but I think he's got to hit it early with his left.
The first one that they've had at the Emirates tonight. Flicked on by Trincao, headed down by Hjulman, and Suarez. Off goes Gabriel on the move towards the far post. It's Zubimendi's header. Araujo's made the run, trying to get in behind Mosquera, which Adi Hincapie. Kotamo plays his international football for Mozambique. Trincao stabs it through. It's a chance here for Sporting Lisbon. It's Trincao's free kick. The moustache better than the delivery, Ali.
Yes, that there's no doubt.
In Lisbon against Manchester City in the Champions League, Araujo, Uruguay international. It's a good battle against Madueke on this side. That's a good flick by Eze, but not
to play through.
Via to Mosquera. Not necessarily sure he was desperate to receive it there, Mosquera. He's happy to get the free kick, though.
Oh, he's delighted to get the free kick.
Martinelli sizes up Katamo and sends in the cross. Mosquera was attacking it. Headed by Araujo, then by Hjulmand.
I just wonder if
Eventually
Mosquera could have
smashed
been a
away
little
by
bit more
Katamo.
aggressive there.
Hincapié. Zubimendi on the run towards the byline, and that's into the gloves of Rui Silva.
Again, it's a good positive run.
It's good pressure from the Sporting players. It's a bad pass by David Raya. Gonçalves then couldn't find Trincao.
Terrible pass from the goalkeeper and from Trincao, I think it was.
He's in the middle, and he breaks here for Trincao, and now it's played on to Araujo, and Arsenal just scrambling back defensively here. It's Katamo coming onto it at the post.
What a chance. And he meets it perfectly. I think that goes down as very unlucky. But somebody steps out. One of the centre-backs, I think it's Gabriel, before this happens. Lovely ball hang.
In the first half, Arsenal 1-0 up on aggregate from the first leg. Good punch from the goalkeeper. Prodded back in then by Martinelli. Eze. Still Eze. He scored a spectacular goal at that end when we were here last in the Champions League, didn't he?
And it's excellent again.
Atletico Madrid waiting for the winners. Kai Havertz injury time goal still the difference, and they're looking for a fast start here through Eze, and that's saved by Rui Silva.
He does well, but I'm just wondering.
Leicester City, the Etihad in the Premier League on Sunday. They've got to get through this first tonight. Here's Hjulmand. Pedro Gonçalves, and then coming in Araujo. Looks to get forward down the left-hand side, the Uruguayan, and that's early encouragement in the second half for the Portuguese.
Well, again.
To it by Gabriel. Well, that's really good from the Brazilian, and rather clumsy there from the Uruguayan.
Yeah, did well.
Plenty of bend, and it's a good catch. Mikel Arteta was leading the appeals. Hincapié caught by Quaresma. I must say, the more short by Rice to Eze. Now Madueke. Eze can hit the shot. Not sure Rui Silva saw it too late, but seemed to be confident it was going wide.
Yeah, he did. That was my thought as well.
Still going. Nascio gets his head to it. As they're trying to tip. Martinelli!
Yeah, just hits the bottom half of the ball there. Gets the crowd going. Good play, Madueke.
Right where there's space for Arsenal. Sporting getting back into their defensive shape. Madueke takes that shape on. Maybe steer Arsenal safely through to the semi-finals. Madueke still going. Still Noni Madueke. Side netting. Again, just the lack of composure at a key moment.
But why do they get the chance? Because Sporting, as they did in the first 20 minutes of the game, try to play out from the back on that left-hand side, don't do it well. Madueke.
This will be a big call if Sporting go on. Equalise on aggregate here. Here's the Araujo again. That Rice. Some room behind Hjulmand. And here is Martinelli. A great time in the Champions League this season, but put a seal on this quarter. Diomande. It's likely to sit in. Ball in towards Trincao, and it drops for Katamo here. Oh, and that's a push, is it, by Mosquera? And the referee spread his arms to say no. Hjulmand has something. The gears moving through the midfield. Katamo picking on Martinelli. Into a position where he can get across in. Ooh. Rice. Some room behind Hjulmand. And here is Martinelli. A great time in the Champions League this season, but put a seal on this Quarter